Praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakadash, the honors to the apostles and the elders, the GMS, the rule and teach well in the scriptures, and salutations to my Akim that are doing this work in truth and faith and in all sincerity. Today is just going to be a spiritual spill. Righteous rent, so to speak, with the work that the Hopefully Lek is putting in, laboring to get into rest. And so this is what we must do, despite all the trials and tribulations, despite everything that we're going through. The Lord is with us. And so the name of the game, so to speak, is to endure unto the end. Okay, to not lose the amount of faith that you were given. Okay, to keep working on flipping those talents, so to speak. And so, before I talk to anybody else, I talk to myself first and foremost. Knowing and understanding the condition of the battle. Okay. Let's see. Give me one moment, Akim. Okay, let's go into Hebrews chapter 4. Verse 11, and it reads, "Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief." And so here you have it. It's waited a lot of the other people that were not part of the elect is because their unbelief. Okay, and so we know through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua that there's a huge no-no for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, is the example of unbelief. And so, while we work towards this goal, knowing that the Most High is going to take care of us through these trials and tribulations, through these odd times, the time of Jacob's trouble, we know, through the Spirit, that the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is real. We know through the Spirit that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is an austere man. And so with being an austere man, the Lord will do what he says he's going to do. And he's going to make an example, out of the wicked. And so the top wicked is Esau Edom, and who sits on top of that chain, on top of that umbrella, as the head is Amalek. And so we're coming to the time of great exposure, of the house of Esau, the whole house of Esau. We're coming into a time where his lies are no longer have that great effect as it once did. Okay? Let's go into Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18, and it reads, it says, "And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame." And so Jacob and Joseph, just talking about the northern and the southern kingdom, okay? You know, which Joseph is synonymous with Ephraim. So we know and understand that, yeah? Okay. And the house of Esau for stubble. And so what do you do with stubble? All right. Stubble is something, it's a fire agent. You know, once it gets broken down into that, those small, you know, portions. Okay. Stubble is used to keep a fire going. I don't know if anybody, you know, recognizes or have ever been in Boy Scouts or, you know, any type of survival, you know, group or studied, you know, how to survive. But stubble is something used to make a fire. It's used to keep the fire going until what you've accomplished. Salaki. Until what you have accomplished has been accomplished according to the fire that you started with stubble. So, or, you know, there's another definition, you know, which is in like with that. It's, you know, what comes from you burning something. Okay, the end result would be stubble. All right, so reading on, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. So the Lord's basically going to cut off the seed of Esau, Edom, after he serves his punishment of 1,000 years of hardcore captivity. Once he serves that punishment of hardcore captivity, then the end result is to wipe him off the face of the planet as being a nation of Esau, Edom. And so knowing that the Lord does not destroy spirits, then more than likely, and I speak as a man, but more than likely he'll get pushed off into the other nations. And so the other nations would multiply and multiply. And each one of those nations will have a remnant of Esau, Edom in it. So there you have it. We are to obey God rather than man. So we ought to obey Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. We ought to obey our power rather than man. All right? And follow what the scriptures say. and do accordingly and to the best of our ability. Okay, not wavering. And so, that's gonna be it for that lesson. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.